Okay, then this is called Y component. Now this is called U component, and this is V component. V is about red. Okay, see that wherever red is there, you will see brighter color in V component. This is called V component. In V component, you identify where all you will see a brighter color. This place has got a brighter color, right? So what is there? Is it a red one? Let me check. Yes, it is red. Now where is a brighter color here? This is a brighter color. So is it red? Let me check. Yes, it is red. Now again I'll go back. What is bright component? This is brighter compared to this. This is okay, and this is brighter, right? The ball looks like a brighter one. Let me check the ball. Yes, it is red color, and yeah, this is also red color, and this is also red. Comparatively this is brighter, right? So what is this? This is also red in color. Correct. Okay, so V component. Now let me check the U component, which is brighter now. U component. See that this horse is brighter, right? This is brighter. What is there? The horse is blue in color. Okay. Now what is next then? Brighter color. I can say, this is a brighter color, right? This box is a brighter color. What is that? This is a train. This is blue. This is a blue coach. Okay. Then what is next? Then brighter color is this is brighter color. This is brighter. So what is that? This is a blue color cup. Okay. What is next? These are bright. These are bright. What is that? Blue. Okay. So like that. So blue component and red component, and this is a luma component. Okay, luma component. So what's the difference between all these things? RGB. If you take RGB video, if I see only R component, I cannot see the picture. If I see green component, I cannot see the picture. If I see blue component, I cannot see the picture. But if I have only one plane, that's called plane, R plane, G plane, B plane. If I see one plane, I should see some video, right? Some picture. I'm not able to see. So that is why they invented YUV. It's a combination of RGB as given YUV format. So Y has got all the RGB in some form. Okay. So what happens in Y? You will see the complete image. You will see a complete image directly in Y component. Let me tell you, now show you again. So this is a YUV format. If I want to see only Y component, this is Y component. Y component will tell you most of the details, your image and all the the complex structures, all details are visible in Y component. But in CB or U component, it will say the difference in blue components, whether blue should be higher or something or lower. What's the deviation in blue component will be shown in U. Next one is the V component. It's about red. So blue and red, the variations of blue, variations of red are shown in the two different components. So that's about YUV, right? So YUV is a latest trend. People are using YUV only now. Those are called components. Okay, I've gone depth. Now let me tell you very, very important point that, okay, if I take a component, how do I represent in digital? That's called bit depth. That's called bit depth. If somebody says 8-bit is a bit depth, that means 8 bits are allotted per component. There are 3 components, right? You take RGB or YUV. Now let's take YUV. In YUV, Y is a component, U is a component, V is a component. For each component, 8 bits are allotted for each component. That means 8 bits for Y, 8 bits for U, 8 bits for V. 24 bits for 1 pixel. That's how it has been calculated. 8-bit is a format. Generally, all over the world, we are using 8-bit as a bit depth. Okay. Commercially, we are using YUV, 8-bit YUV. Please understand that. So, you take any component, it's an 8-bit. That means 2 power 8 variations are there. 2 power 8 variations of Y, 2 power 8 variations of U, 2 power 8 variations of V components. So, if I put together, how many variations? 2 power 24 variations. That means 16,777,216 color variations in one pixel. That many colors are possible in one pixel. 16 million colors. Why is it required? Why is it required? That much combinations. Come on, I have given a figure now. See the figure. You look at a boy side. You look at a girl side. Who can identify more colors? Naturally, by design, natural design. Okay, the nature has given a perfect design for ladies, perfect design for gents. Okay, gents are able to identify only few colors by nature. It's a design, physical design of ladies, their eyes and brains. Okay, to capture more number of colors. That is why the ladies need to know the variations in colors. That is why we have given 16 million colors. That's the reason. Now for 8-bit depth, you are gone to 2 power 8 into 2 power 8 into 2 power 8. Assume that if I go for 10-bit depth, 2 power 30 combinations are present nowadays. If you take a latest TV, they will say it can give 2 power 10 bit is a bit depth. So 2 power 30 combinations of color is possible in one pixel. So it will be very superb color. Very super color. Okay. So that's about the pixels and resolutions. Now let's get into a very important point called progressive or interlaced. This is very, very important feature specification. Progressive or interlaced. So the old time, very old time, when the camera is invented and when the camera is used, people are not able to capture the image in a second. Like we said, 24 images to be captured in a second, so that we can show to the brain that it's a video. 24 is not at all possible. 24, that too for a full frame. So what happened? They got a shutter speed, but they are not able to capture the complete image. So they captured in a different way. That, okay, I will not capture 24 full frame. Instead, I will capture half frame only. But within a time, I will capture hard lines and even lines. First half and second half. Like that I'll capture. But I'll capture 48 times. Speed is possible, but capturing technology was not possible at that time. The memory for capturing the image is not that great those days. So what happened? You take, look at the picture here. So 1/60th of a second they are captured odd line, and next 2/60th of next fraction of second they are captured even line. Then again they'll go to odd line. They'll capture the even line, so that it has been captured. And these captured image will have black color in between, like one line. Alternative lines are captured. Odd lines are captured at one time. Even line is captured at another time. So it has been captured. Those lines are captured at a different interval, but 48 times. Or here it is 60 times. Then if they show to the TV is also interlaced TV those days. So if they show to the TV, odd lines are shown, then even lines are shown. See, look at that. Odd lines are shown, then even lines are shown. You can see all my fingers now, right? First odd and then even. Then odd, even. So at one point you will see both. It is shown in a very fraction of a second. You can see complete, lines, all lines. That's how the TV videos have worked those days. Nowadays we are not using interlace. It's old technology. Nowadays we are using progressive. We are able to capture the complete image. That to 24 or 25 or 60, the technology has grown. So now we are able to capture progressive. If somebody says you have got interlaced TV, don't think it's the latest technology. It's a old technology, interlaced. Progressive is the latest one. Okay. Now what is that then? You would have seen how to identify. You would have seen some, number 1080i, right? If you see any video specification, you would have seen this. If you take a TV specification, you would have seen this 1080i. What is 1080i? 1080i means it is interlaced. 1080 means it's a height. We know it. We have seen it's the height of the video. 1080 pixels are there in a vertical direction. Fine. 1080 pixels in vertical directions plus it is interlaced. The video is interlaced video. If they say 720p, that means 720 pixels but progressive. Perfectly captured. Interlaced is old technology. Progressive is latest technology. So if you are going to buy a TV, you should see whether it is I or P. You have to buy P only. Don't go for I. It's old technology. 576i. Now 576i. Let me show you what is 576i. 576 means the height is 576. I means interlaced. What is that video? So how the video will look like? Because this has been captured like this, the video will look like this. You look at that interlaced video, you can see lines in between. This is called combing artifact. C-O-M-B, combing artifact. It looks like a comb, right? Yeah, combing artifact. These are called combing artifact. We have to nullify the combing artifact by some filters. That is called deinterlaced filters, deinterlacing filters. That will make the interlaced video into progressive. The latest technology is progressive. If you want to see the same interlaced video in a progressive format, you have to use deinterlaced filters. So this is one also. This one also. Look at that. The tiger. The first picture is interlaced. The second picture is progressive. Okay. So let me show you one video example here. Let me take the same or different video rather. It is 720 576. Okay, the height is 576 and it is YUV. Now I will say it's interlaced. It's an interlaced format. So let me check this. This is called interlaced video. If I run the video, you may not observe there is an interlaced or combing artifact. You cannot. If I run a video, but if I freeze it to one frame, because two fields are connected together, you will see the difference. Now let me show you the difference. See this area. Can you see this area? Lines, combing artifact. This is called combing artifact in this particular one. See here. Everywhere you can see the combing artifact. Wherever edges are present, you will see a combing artifact. Stop. See here, edge. You look at the edge. This is called interlaced frame. See, look at the letters, edges of the letters. These are called combing artifacts. So this okay. So these are the important points in video specification. The first one is frame rate. You have to go for higher frame rate. Will be good for your eyes, but more than 60 your eyes cannot identify. So 24 to 60 is your frame rate your brain can understand. More than that brain cannot understand. Even 48 also brain cannot understand. Brain can understand from 24 to 40 or something. More than 40 it is redundant. The brain cannot understand the deviations actually or the difference. The resolution is also important. Higher the resolutions, beautiful for the eyes. The eyes will feel very, very comfortable. If there are more bigger resolution, eyes will be comfortable. How do I understand how many that's another session. I will tell you how much is the eyes can understand about the video in the next video. Next one is the pixels. The color variations will be given by the pixels. Next one is progressive or interlaced. Go for the progressive. So these are the important video specifications today. Okay, frame rate, resolution, pixel, YUV, and progressive or interlaced. When you are going to buy a TV, you should see whether it can support 2K, 4K, 8K. Minimum is full HD. Minimum is full HD. Don't buy HD ready TV. Buy full HD. Starts with the full HD, and it has to support 50 frames per second, 60 frames per second. And it has to be progressive, and it can support interlaced also. It's old technology. And pixel should be 10-bit. It has to support 10-bit pixel also, bit depth. So that's all about video fundamentals today, and I'll come up with a different set of theory, a different set of knowledge in the next video. Till then, bye. Hello, I'm Dr. Muthu, Riversilica Technologies, Bangalore. I would like to share the fundamentals of video with you. That's why I've come up with a series. And in this series today, we are going to see the second knowledge, that is video specifications. There are three important video specifications that we are going to look into. And we will see those 3 points one by one. very clearly in depth. The first one is called frame rate. You take any video, the frame rate is a very important one. So to understand the frame rate, we need to know certain point about the video. You know, the video is a sequence of photographs, right? If you are taking a photograph, see one photograph, see another photograph, see another photograph. In a shorter time, in a fast manner, if you see many number of photographs by your eyes, then you will be able to assume, or your brain will think that there is a motion, there is a video. That's how the videos are created. So again, I'll tell you, it's a series of photographs shown to you through your eyes, and your brain will think that it's a continuous video, it's a continuous picture, it's a continuous motion. So your brain will think that it's a video. That's how it is. So it's a series of photographs, and hereafter I will not say photograph, I will say it's a series of frames. Each photograph is called frame. So the video means it consists of frames one by one. So how, now I'll give you a small demo, right? I'll give you a very, very small demo. So if I see here, I'll open one on a small video, very small video. So if I run it, okay, I'll run it. Simple. You can see now it's a train is moving, and you will see a train is moving, and you're seeing a ball rolling, and there is a calendar going ups and downs, and there's a background which is moving right side, and you see there is a revolving balls, right? It's a video, it's a complex motion video. You see that it's a continuous one, right? But this particular video has got only 220 frames, and it is played in certain speed. So what is there? I'll freeze it now for your understanding. Just I'll freeze it. Okay, now you see I will go to the next frame and next frame. You see there is a motion between first frame and next frame. This is one frame, there is no motion. This is one frame. Next frame there is a difference. Next time there is a difference. Next frame, next frame, next frame. See, there is a small difference, right? So it's like it's a photograph, and there is a difference, and that the photographs are taken in time at different intervals. Okay, and once it is shown to you, once these photographs or these frames are shown to you at once, like one by one, you will see a video. You will see a video, right? See here, this is one frame. This is next frame. See, look at the scrolling. This each frame, next frame, next frame, next frame, next frame, next frame, like that. So it is a continuous motion, right? So now you understood. The continuous photographs are shown to you, videos are shown to you, the photographs are shown to you, and your brain will think that it's a video, right? So this is called frame rate. What is that frame rate? Frame rate is the number of frames shown to you in a second. It's called frame rate. Wherever I say rate, it's called per second. Frame rate, frames per second. Bit rate, number of bits per second. So like that. So number of frames shown to you in every second is called frame rate. Okay. So what is a number of frames? How can I define the number of frames? How many frames to be shown per second will make you to consider, or will make you to assume that it's a video. It's a continuous motion. So how do I now fix a number? What is a number? People will say that they have got different numbers, 24, 25, 40, 48, 50. There are many numbers. But how it has been arrived? See, normally your eye is a camera, right? Your eye is a camera, and you are taking pictures in every fraction of a second. And your brain will record all the images, and the brain will see the image. Your eyes will capture. It's like a camera. Camera cannot see anything. Your brain will see the image which is being recorded by the eyes as an image, right? So the image will be retained in the brain for a period of 1/16 of a second. 1/16. So your eye will capture, will take, and it will retain the image in 1/16th second. 1 by 16, it will retain the image. And before that 1/16, if I get another image, then the brain will assume that it's a continuous motion, or it will assume that it's a video. So normally our eyes will capture more number of images, and within 1 by 16 it gives enormous number of frames will be stored in the brain. So brain will think that it's a continuous motion. The same technique can be adopted here. When you capture an image, then you have to show the image to your eyes